To all of our beautiful viewers on Synergy TV, the new U975 FM Multicultural Radio, those of you on Caribbean Showtime Television in Canada, YouTube and Facebook, a very warm welcome to another edition of the program Conversations with Zelisa, where we continue to inform, educate, empower and answer those unanswered questions. I am Zelisa Rupani, humbly inviting you to sit back, relax, enjoy, absorb, get a pen, get a piece of paper, have your phone, you could store numbers, you could take notes that will be helpful for you and your loved ones. Directing this morning and in Master Control, Akua George, we'd like to wish each and every one of you a wonderful day today. It's the middle of the work week, it's Wednesday, absolutely gorgeous weather conditions on the outside. Wednesday the 8th of March 2023. A day that's set aside in the world to recognize women. Happy Women International Day. And of course, let's quickly go to our quote for today. And this is coming to us with the kind compliments of ZMB Communications Limited. And it says, when girls are given the right tools to succeed, they can create incredible futures, not only for themselves, also for those around them. Akua, I applaud you today. Hats off to you, bro. It says, and I'll read it, how appropriate. When girls are given the right tools to succeed, they can create incredible futures, not only for themselves, but also for those around them. This is real, it's true, and it's reflective of what today is as we recognize the great contribution of women throughout the world. Thank you so much. I applaud you and I thank you for that, Georgia. Did yourself today. It came to us with the kind compliments of ZMB Communications Limited. Our program today is coming with the kind compliments of Socially Displaced Restoration Center. Now they are located in Couva, Trinidad and Tobago. Their telephone contact is 371-4120. This is a non-profit organization. They go out and take care of displaced women in need, children in need, people living on the streets. They feed, they clothe, they bath. Yes, I'm correct with what I'm saying. So if you would like to contribute towards this organization, you cannot go and do it yourself. You're busy, but you want to make a difference in the lives of others. You want to help. You want to make a difference because you could afford it, but you don't have the time, you're very consumed. Then I ask you, Zelisa Rupani, ask you to contact them, partner with them, work along with them to help those in need. It is the Socially Displaced Restoration Center, a group of good, law-abiding citizens who just want to help, give of themselves, of their time to those in need. If you could contribute towards helping them in any way by meals, by food, whatever you can give, or your time to go out as well, then please contact them at 371-4120. That's 371-4120. Let me say good morning and a very warm welcome to Senior Superintendent Mr. Michael Pierre. He's also the head of the Central Division TTPS and the coordinating officer who's been doing marvelous work. To you, sir, good morning and a warm welcome. Thank you for taking time off of your busy schedule to recognize the importance of you being here today on this auspicious day. Hello? I'm not hearing, so I think Akua has to, we need to work on an audio, but in the meantime, I just want to remind you the program today coming to us with the kind compliments of Socially Displaced Restoration Center. They are located in Cuba, Trinidad and Tobago. So to all of our viewers and our listeners throughout the world, you know, you can certainly give them a call at 3714-120, 3714-120. Good morning to you, sir, to Mr. Pierre. Good morning, sir. How are you?
I cannot complain. I am blessed. I am fine.
Well, before we get into our conversation, I want to applaud you and I want to thank you and all the hard-working officers throughout Trinidad and Tobago for the fabulous job you all did for the carnival season. I wanted to tell you that in person, but it's important that I share this with the world because you already did. I know that you had a lot to do with in terms of your area and your division, and it was a success, and we applaud you for the work that you do.
Well, I am humbled by your sentiments. Thank you very much. The officers of Trinidad and Tobago Police Service really did yeoman service, and under the stewardship of our Commissioner of Police, Mrs. Ella Airwood Christopher. So, I thank you, and I would share the sentiments with the other officers.
Good. Today, Women's International Day, a day that's recognized in the world where we pay tribute, we understand the importance of the role of women, and we understand now the role of police women in our country.
Yes.
Let's talk about that a little bit.
All right. So before I say anything, good morning to the viewing and listening audience. I am Michael Pierce, Senior Superintendent of Police, Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. And it is an honor and a privilege to be online to have conversations with Zelisa. Women's International Day or International Women's Day. To me, we set aside a day, but every day is actually, International Women's Day to me.
Nice.
My hero in my life, or heroine, was my mother.
Oh.
She was the pinnacle of strength. She was my advisor, my confidant, my everything, and had it not been for her personality and how she definitely was as an individual, I could not have been the way I am today. So, I bless her, although she is not alive. I thank God for having her for the time that I did. And to all the strong and wonderful women out there, I wish to say Happy International Women's Day. You all have made your mark in history. You all have made the mark in Trinidad and Tobago. We've had a female president. We've had a female prime minister, female attorney general, and now we have a female commissioner of police.
Yes.
The first in the Caribbean. So it's awesome to see the rise of women throughout our nation.
It is indeed. It is indeed. And I love that you started with our mothers, because the fact is, our mother, first teacher, first guru, they teach us the lessons of life.
Oh, yes.
Yeah?
Oh, yes. Yes. Agreed. Agreed. So hats off to all mothers, including you, Zelisa, because I know you're a mom, and you have pioneered this, what we have been doing here on Conversations with Zelisa. You have given a lot of people an opportunity to have a voice. You have given this opportunity for us to showcase the Community Justice Clinic, which is under the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, together with the team of attorneys. So, hats off to you.
Thank you, sir.
I wish you an awesome day.
Thank you, sir. I'm humbled and I'm blessed, as you say, and I believe it is my duty and responsibility as a woman to ensure that we partner and we help and we continue to elevate. One of the problems, when we, and I love that you highlighted where women are at, and I think hats off again to the newly appointed Commissioner of Police being a woman at the head, at the top. It shows something. She's the first, as you say, in the Caribbean. This is history. And there's a proud feeling as a woman, a pride and joy that there is a woman that is standing and taking that responsibility. And it's a heavy load to carry. But I'm sure with people such as your good self that she would designate, you know, we would see progress and growth. Yes?
Well, I can speak for us as senior officers of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service that we are very proud of her accomplishments, and we are honored to serve under her stewardship. So, you know, we will give all the support that she needs, that we can provide to ensure success in her tenure as Commissioner of Police.
Nice. I want to talk a little bit today about women who are displaced, women who are the victims of violence, women who are at a place in total lost.
Yeah.
Let's address that today, sir.
Right. Now, one of the things about that, this has been in existence, as well as men too, but it has been in existence since time immemorial. But in this dispensation, the nation has had a lot of openings to provide care and comfort for such women, you know, battered women, through the court system, the legal system, through the police. We have the gender-based violence unit. We also have the child protection unit, and we have a lot of trained officers throughout the police service who can render professional service to such women. You know, I can't speak to many of the other entities, but I know that in our nation there are provisions for women who experience it. One thing, you know, we would like to see though is that do not, I would say to the women, do not allow yourselves to be victims of abuse and not have a voice. Speak out, because some of the violence, the perpetrators, whether it's a man or another woman or whatsoever, they hide behind the fact that the silence of the victim. And I'm asking, you know, the victims to be bold. Come out, speak, don't be ashamed, because you're not alone. And only when we know what you're enduring, then something can be done about it.
Come out. You're correct. If they don't come out and stand up for their rights and their dignity, how can you intervene and help? Ask and you shall receive, right?
Yes, agreed. Now, in the same light, this is one of the situations that the Community Justice Clinic also addresses, because even though the Community Justice Clinic doesn't deal with criminal matters, it deals with matters of domestic violence, where women can come to the clinics. I mean, and it's free consultation. Come to the clinics and receive that consultation from trained persons who have had years of experience dealing with the particular matters. And then you can have now a better understanding of where you are and how you can go forward to alleviate the situation that you're enduring.
Nice. So that is extremely important. We have seen y'all grown by leaps and bounds. And when I say y'all, I'm talking about the community justice. I'm happy that you talk about that. But I think since the birth, the inception to now, you've really grown by leaps and bounds in a magnitude. The truth is, sir, I would have had people who either, if not call in to endorse what happened, send messages of thanking and gratitude, that they now feel empowered. They now feel that they have their voices or their problems can be heard and they can be solved, not just heard, but solved as well. They feel so empowered that it would even, I had a lady who felt so empowered that she now feels that, listen, I could go on and study and see how I could help others. So you're motivating, you've really stimulated something within the lives of those people that you've touched in a phenomenal way.
Yes, and we wish to continue to empower women and men also to advance themselves from a state of victimization or a state of ignorance to an understanding where they can action the situation that faces them. We have grown to the point where in the beginning, the clinic started off with 6 attorneys, and now there are 45 and growing attorneys attached to the clinic. So what we are embarking on in the next month, which is April month end, is to do 10 clinics. That is throughout every division, that is police division in Trinidad and Tobago. So we're going to be touching 10 clinics at one time.
That's mind-blowing.
It is a task. It is a labor of love from both the police and the attorneys. And, we look for all the support. We want the public to be aware that, that a clinic is coming to your area so that you can receive that service from the attorneys. And it's going to be advertised, and we're going to be letting people know where and when. Of course, it's the last Saturday of April.
Yeah.
Right?
And
we're going to be letting people know.
We're certainly going to continue to partner with you to ensure that that message is out there via this medium, radio, Facebook, YouTube. We are certainly going to partner to ensure people are aware that they can be empowered about this. Freak 10, I mean, that's amazing. That's, what do we say, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious? Yeah.
Yes,
Today our program is coming to us with the kind comments of the Socially Displaced Restoration Center. They are located in Couva, Trinidad and Tobago. Their telephone contact 371-4120. 371-4120. They are stepping up and supporting this show, supporting the content of what these attorneys and this goodly gentleman and all of our police officers are doing in our land, to support them, because what they do is they support those that are displaced. They feed, they clothe, they bath, they take care of people in need, children in need. Give them a call today to help. That's 371-4120. Let's go to these messages. When we return, we continue our conversation with Senior Superintendent Mr. Michael Pierre. Stay with us.
Eden Heights Clinic. Live blood analysis with instant results. Colon hydrotherapy, ozone therapy, prolozone therapy, complete detox, weight loss, oxygen baths, diet and nutritional programs, supplements and health foods, treatment for all lifestyle diseases, cancer, diabetes, heart disease, men and women issues and much more at Eden Heights Clinic, 13 Montague Avenue, Trincity, 763-5292, 640-8985. Super Quality Supermarket. Best quality and great prices. Get your fresh fruits, vegetables and meats. It's a one-stop shop for the most affordable groceries, baby items, kitchen supplies, bathroom accessories, car care supplies, pet food, toys and lots more, all at Super Quality Supermarket. Wide aisles, fully air-conditioned and secured parking. 3 locations nationwide: Couva Car Park, Couva, 98 Endeavour Road, Chaguanas, and 47 Tissue Drive, Trincity. Super Quality Supermarket. Visit Agri Savers Limited, number 19 Orange Grove Trace, St. Augustine, for all your agriculture, livestock, pet, agri-equipment, hydroponics, cannabis, fishing tackle supplies, and much more. Open Monday to Friday 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Contact 473-6074, 663-1094. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Touching a Life Foundation for Kids. Annual charity, dinner and cultural extravaganza on Saturday, March 25th, 2023 at the Wali Nagar site at 5:30 p.m. Bollywood singing and dances by MGICC and performances by popular guest artists. Sponsor an orphan child. RSVP 785-7773.
Welcome back to the program Conversations with Zelisa. As we recognize this very auspicious and significant day. It's Women's International Day, recognized throughout the world, as we applaud each and every woman, and we're full of gratitude and thanks for your great contribution towards the world. In conversation, of course, coming to us with the kind compliments of the Socially Displaced Restoration Center. They recognize the work that we do here on Conversations. They recognize that we transform lives. And I am asking you, as the executive producer and host of this show, if you can help them, help those that need, then please call 371-4120. 371-4120. If you can't give something, why not give your time to help them cook, to help them feed, to help them deliver, to help them bath, to take care of those in need, the less fortunate. So give them a call today, 371-4120. This morning we are in conversation with Senior Superintendent Mr. Michael Pear. Sir, welcome back. Nice to have you with us, taking time off of your busy schedule to address the world.
Thank you, ma'am, and it is my pleasure to be here.
As we continue to talk about the clinic, we continue to talk about the magnificent work, and you've just explained that now you've taken, I tell you, this is a challenge, but when you've got all hands on deck and you've got enthused and happy and excited people that are willing to give of their time and their knowledge to come together, I am most certain it's going to be a success. 10 areas. Talk to us about this new, this goal that you've set for yourselves.
Well, last month, we had the clinics at St. Clair and Princess Town.
Yeah.
And we saw 66 persons between the two clinics receiving consultation service, which was a really great achievement.
Right.
What we have looked at is that we've been getting a lot of calls from various areas, people asking for a clinic, people looking forward to that free service provided because it has brought a lot of satisfaction. So having collaborated with the team, we found it prudent to touch every area at one given time. And we're hoping that this would bring a measure of relief to a lot of people, and that people would also understand the importance of this clinic to the nation as a service. It is a free clinic. It is a labor of love. It is an act of humanity, because we know that people out there are in need, people cannot afford, people cannot, get that service without somebody providing it in the way it is done through the Community Justice Clinic. So with that in mind, we decided, let's do this. And we would like the members of the public who wish to receive the service to come out. This month, though, I would like to mention, though, that this month, which is the 25th, Saturday the 25th, our two clinics will be at the Bonnet Gardens Community Center, Aruka, and the other one will be at the Beach RC School.
Right.
And so the two communities, they're far apart, but we want to touch that area in Beach where everybody within that area who has need for the service can come out. Everybody within the Bonnet Gardens, Aruka, and environs can come out and receive the service. Right?
Well, my commitment again is to ensure that we get this as an ad that we will have not only on the television show, but we'll also have on radio as well, to have that circulating so that we will keep reminding people and letting them know that this is happening at the end of this month. Yeah?
Yes. What might I say to you, Zelisa,
yes,
that
sir.
Based on your intervention, your effort, the clinic has reached far and wide, because the numbers that we put up and the ads that you would have assisted with has reached the listening audience throughout Trinidad and Tobago, and we receive calls
Thank you.
from persons in between clinics to find out when is the next one and where it is. So I thank you sincerely for your contribution to this clinic, which is of course under the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, together with those attorneys who have volunteered this service. So, thank you on behalf of the Commissioner of Police and the executive.
Thank you, sir. I'm humbled again, and I'm happy, as I say, I'm blessed to be part, to assist, to change the life of people, to empower people, to help people to find themselves. As you say, you're lost. When you can't find yourself, you're lost. When you're disenchanted, or you can't be happy, you can't bring a smile to your face. And when you have people who are troubled, and you see that on a daily basis, your job, you might have a very nice title, but nobody would understand the psychological effect that it's going to have, not just on you, or the great contribution that your family make as well, because of your commitment for what you do in helping Trinidad and Tobago and the citizens. People very often take it for granted, but they don't understand that it's not a nice job. Somebody's got to do it. You've been blessed, and God has decided, well, this man is, I'm going to put him in this position. But the fact is, it's not just you alone, it's your family as well that pay the price. Because there are times, I'm sure, where you're having family functions, or you need family time, or birthday, or anniversary, or Christmas, or whatever, and you have to be away from your family. They've got to be without you, because you are serving this land. And I'm talking not just about you, but all the other officers as well.
Exactly.
That very often that we take for granted, or we take, well, whatever, that they get out of their bed, or whatever hours of the morning, and they make the contribution. Yes, it's their job and duty and responsibility, and they paid for it, but it's also a sacrifice that they make for our land, and we've got to recognize and appreciate that as well.
And I appreciate you expressing the recognition of what the police officer means to our society. And I hope many people understand that we are also people too. We also have families, and we also go through the same stresses as anyone else. And as much as each one of us can do to make the nation better, we should put forward that effort, regardless of what entity we are attached to.
You're so right. We've got a couple, I'm not sure if you're staying on with us. I see a beautiful lady approaching. She's going to be joining us. She's no other than the brainchild, the star behind it all, who ignited that flame. And she's going to be joining us in a couple minutes. Would you be staying on with us, sir?
Unfortunately, I am pressed with other duties.
I understand.
I will try to stay on for a bit, but I am pressed.
I understand and respect that. What would be your message today to Trinidad and Tobago as we wrap things up in this segment?
What I would say to our nation, we are a beautiful people. And then when you look everywhere in the world, people look at us as happy people. But what we need to do is to remember that each one of us together and our actions makes the society a beautiful place. So let us act in love. Whatever we do, let us be actions of love, so that our nation could reflect the love that comes from every entity, every ethnic group, every religious body. Let us live in love.
I want to thank you kindly, sir. I want to wish you continued success and God's blessings and guidance, that bright light continue to lift you and guide you as you continue the magnificent work that you're doing here on behalf of all of us and the citizens, and especially the women today. We want to thank you as women for protecting us, keeping us safe, and standing up for us in terms of justice. God bless you and your family, and we're always very pleased and happy to have you with us, sir. Thank you so much.
Blessings received, and many happy returns to you, ma'am. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir. So again, much thanks going out to those hard workers, all of those members of the Socially Displaced Restoration Center in Couva. You could be part of them, you can assist them, whatever you could give to help those in need, the underprivileged. I am asking you to help them, whether it's with your time, You could cook some meals, you could give some food items, clothing. You want to be part, you're free, and you could assist in helping them feed or go out and help, then please call 3714120. That's 3714120. Let's go to these important messages. When we return, we continue our conversation, this time with lead and senior, I would say, attorney at law, Sajina Kadir. When we return, stay with us.
Everything used to irritate me. Politics, the lack of manners these days, remembering passwords, honestly. Even my milk drink, that used to really irritate me. Well, my tummy at least. Not now though. I've gone goat. It's mild on my insides, much better. Still thoroughly irritated by politics though, and global warming. Why don't more people bike like me? I don't drive. I don't even have a licence.
Baby steps, toddler. Go gentle. Go goat.
Baby Steps Goat Milk, available at Eden Heights Clinic, leading pharmacies and supermarkets throughout Trinidad and Tobago. For wholesale inquiries, contact 640-8985 493-9196.
Welcome to the Antediluvian Nature Center of Life Extension and Health Recovery. Coming from the Garden of Eden, the Antediluvian Nature Center brings to you breakthrough medicines and anti-aging technologies for all ailments and diseases in the body, nutritional therapies, naturopathic treatments, as we create opportunities of hope and celebrate longevity. And remember, the healing is from God.
This is Full 100, an all-natural herbal dietary supplement formulated exclusively for men. Our proprietary blend was designed with one goal in mind: to improve your overall health, rejuvenating your vitality, energy, strength, and libido. Want to be at your peak performance in everything you do? Then get Full 100. Fast-acting, long-lasting, with no side effects.
Oh my God.
Sajina Life Foundation for Kids. Annual charity, dinner and cultural extravaganza on Saturday, March 25th, 2023 at Diwali Nagar site at 5:30 p.m. Bollywood singing and dances by MGICC and performances by popular guest artists. Sponsor an orphan child. RSVP 785-7773.
Welcome back to the program Conversations with Zelisa. To all of our viewers on Synergy TV, all of our listeners on the new U975 FM Multicultural Radio, those of you in Canada on the Caribbean Showtime Television in Canada, Facebook and YouTube, thank you so much for staying with us, allowing us to be part of your moments to empower you. Our program this morning coming to us with the kind compliments of the Socially Displaced Restoration Center. It's a group of good, kind-hearted, godly people, I've got to say, who give their time and energy towards helping those in need. And they are located in Couva. Their telephone contact 3714120. 3714120. Please reach out and help them. Whatever you could give, however you could help, even if it's with your time. If you're retired and you want to do something constructive and productive with your time, make a difference in the lives of those that need. So give them a call, find out how you can assist, all right? And let's say a very good morning going out to a sunshine girl. She's a star in every way. She is the, brainchild of the Community Justice Clinic, and she's been doing phenomenal work. I applaud her, I respect her. Welcome, welcome.
Good
and on this
morning.
special day, you being a woman, this and a young, gorgeous woman, educated woman.
I appreciate that.
Oh my God, I applaud
Good
you.
morning, Zelisa. Happy International Women's Day to you
too,
and to
darling.
members of the public viewing and listening as well. Good morning.
Well, we're still lucky and fortunate to have Senior Superintendent Michael Pear with us. So happy to know that you're still with us and you're and I'm told that you've got a big initiative, something great that you're doing in the Central Division. Share with us. Let's share with the world a part of your hard work.
Well, it's I wouldn't say it's big. It's a simple event where I, wish to honor and show gratitude to the women who work within the Central Division, and we have gathered law enforcement personnel, that is the municipal women, police women, that is the traffic wardens, the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, the Special Reserves, our MTS staff, as well as our civilians staff at the stations. They have all gathered here this morning where, we're serving them breakfast. And we just had a nice little chat with them, and then we are going to go out on the street and meet and greet with the members of the public and share out some flyers, advertising, certain things, and informing the public of safety measures that can be adopted so that they and their families can be safe.
Bless you, bless you. It's nice that, you recognize their contribution, you recognize how much they do to make a difference in the lives of our citizens. I'm happy that you've included all the MTS staff and everybody, understanding that each person, they've got a major role. And doing that duty and responsibility, we all as citizens gain. So again, congratulations on standing up and recognizing and taking the time from your busy schedule. There's a lot that you've got to do. To even put this in place takes a lot of work and effort. So again, sir, congratulations and thank you on behalf of all those ladies.
It's a great day to express our gratitude to women who, empower us, and not only on today but on every day. And I always say a program has been very rich in content and very empowering. And I just wanted to, on International Women's Day, we just wanted on behalf of the team of the Community Justice Clinic to give you this, to express our love and gratitude for your support along the way, right, Zelisa? Happy International Women's Day.
I appreciate this very much.
Of
very
course.
kind and very thoughtful of you. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. You didn't have to.
Yes, your
words are enough. Thank you, sir.
Your continued support on the initiative is appreciated, and I believe Senior Super would have mentioned the journey we were embarking on at the end of April.
Yes, and I know you both have some exciting news to share with me.
Yes.
And all of our dear viewers and listeners.
We're very grateful to share it on this platform first, publicly. Reason being is, we can't be an island, and this partnership has really allowed us to get the message to those out there. Oftentimes persons, even in last month's clinic, will say that, they found out about the Community Justice Clinic from this program or heard it on the radio station, your radio station. So, we remain grateful for the partnership and hope it continues to grow as our dynamics also change.
It will continue. You've got my commitment, because it is my duty and responsibility as the head of a communications company to ensure that we continue to empower people, we continue to help people.
Definitely.
It's our goal.
I'm wondering if the flyers for this month's legal clinic was passed to Master Control.
Let's see if yes, we do. Great.
But just ensure persons know, and it's always good to repeat it during the program for those who are now tuning in. Our locations will be at Beach RC Primary School,
right,
as well as the Bonaire Community Center in Aruka.
Nice.
And I want to urge members of the public to understand it's an initiative, though it's a particular community, it does not mean you have to be in the community and you lose your chance because you're not there.
Right.
You can plan. It's the last Saturday of the month, still ample notice. Organize your transport. I mean, we've seen persons who really need the help commute from one area that may take about an hour and a half to reach.
Yes.
So, I mean, the service is there for free. It's for you to get up and take
advantage of it. Take advantage
right.
of it. And if your problem is really real and it's a problem, and you're disenchanted and you're upset, and you need to have it solved, then you will know to get to the root, get up, get yourself organized and get there wherever they may be.
Yes. We actually saw persons, Zelisa, from the last legal clinic when we were in Princestown. Some persons who missed the Point Fortin location left Point Fortin to come to Princestown.
Nice.
So they and more feedback from the public comes in that they're very appreciative of an avenue that they could get that legal advice, at least know the way forward amidst their grievance, which is already carrying such an emotion on them. And they have an idea, okay, this is what I need to do now to seek redress for myself.
Great, excellent. I want to talk a little bit about the initiative and your master plan with regards to getting more information so you could cover more.
Right.
You could share the information.
Right. So oftentimes on our lines, we would have people call in and say, when are you coming to our community? And I mean, in many ways has inspired the dynamics to change a bit in April to do it, as Senior Superior said, across the 10 police divisions.
Okay.
So that way, persons, it may not be in your community itself, but it might be so close. You can pick which division is closer to you,
Yes.
and you could get that help that you need. So these things take a lot of planning, a lot of dedication and time.
It does.
And not just, it's not just one-sided, it's the collaboration has made this so effective because together we get it done, and a lot of planning will go into this, but spreading across Trinidad, we anticipate because of the dedication of the attorneys and the officers on board, it would get done successfully, and it will be embraced by the public.
I mean, when I heard Senior Superintendent Mr. Pear this morning speak about where you started
Yes.
to where you're at 40 plus
Yes,
attorneys
and it's growing, yes.
in this land,
Yes.
that is simply amazing.
It really is, you know, and I believe Senior Super is still on this link.
Sir, are you there with us?
Yes, I am.
Yes, he is. Yes, sir.
Well, hats off to Senior Super as well for the coordination amidst all the commitments and stuff, especially even this morning in his division. So we appreciate you as much as the officers appreciate us.
I know it takes a lot out from him as well to think
Yes.
about to ensure that all the
That's
other
right.
officers are involved to designate when they're supposed to be doing something else, to put them to do it's
Yes.
a lot.
And I felt the need to say that, you know, because, you know, oftentimes to get things done, we, you know, have this anxiety or this peace, and somehow we always get it done, and we are both busy people, but it always works out. So hats off to you, Senior Super, who's on this link.
I'm telling you, we're very, very fortunate to still have him. Perhaps we could get his picture up, Georgie, so that we'll all know that he's still with us. We'll be aware that he's dedicated. How?
We work well as a team to get everything done. You know, we butt heads that time, but it gets done.
Yes.
You know, because the objective is bigger than the person. We need to get it out there to the members of the public,
Yeah.
and that is what is done. So hats off to Sajina for all her effort, and to all the female attorneys on the TJC team. You know, I say hats off to you as well. Gentlemen, don't be upset.
Yes.
This is International Women's Day.
It is indeed, and we recognize how much they do in order to, you know, for women. Yes, I've said it, and I'm not afraid to say it. When we hear police or we hear attorney at law, lawyer, we get intimidated. But it's nice when women can, you know, feel that they could relate to another woman who would understand where they're coming from.
That's right.
And their point, you
And
know.
I wanted to add, you know, on International Women's Day, I feel the need to also say, you know, a job well done to the males on our
Yes.
team, because they've really been a backbone of support, you know, not to single out any, but collectively, we've all done a great job. So our accomplishments as the women of the Community Justice Clinic today is also, we also owe it to the men who continue to support the initiative, both attorneys and police officers on our team.
Well, it doesn't take a woman alone to create a child. It takes a man and
I
a
love
woman to
that.
create a child.
I love that, Zelisa.
Yes, and we applaud. And,
Yes.
you know, my mother sent me something this morning about a hero, and she says, it's not completed without the word her. You know, and so, you know, with that being said, we, of course, we recognize and understand the role that men play in order to help women to blossom as well.
Yes.
And not pull them down, but rather elevate them. And,
Yes, and empower them.
Senior Super, exactly, he clearly stated this morning where he spoke about, you know, queens and prime ministers and presidents,
Yes.
and now the head of the police force. It's clearly where you see women stepping up and really
elevating.
finding exactly.
I must say, it feels really good.
It feels good
Yes.
as a woman when
Yeah.
other women are, yeah.
Because for some time, women have been pressed down, and with all this gender equality campaigns and stuff, it's really nice that women in our country and in our region has fit this portfolio that is vast and was apparently a man's world. So hats off all to the woman, and to you, Zelisa, for continuing to be inspiring.
Thank you, darling. You as well, and
Thank
your
you.
mom, you know, for
Thank
giving
you.
us you. That's our gift.
I will tell her that.
So our program coming to us with the kind compliments of the Socially Displaced Restoration Center. Reach out and help them. They help those in need and in want. They are located in Couva. Their telephone contact 3714120. That's 3714120. Store it and make the difference in the lives of those in need. All right, let's go to these messages. Stay with us.
Super quality supermarket. Best quality and great prices. Get your fresh fruits, vegetables and meats. It's a one-stop shop for the most affordable groceries, baby items, kitchen supplies, bathroom accessories, car care supplies, pet food, toys and lots more, all at Super Quality Supermarket. Wide aisles, fully air-conditioned and secured parking. 3 locations nationwide: Couva Car Park, Couva, 98 Endeavour Road, Chagonas, and 47 Tissue Drive, Trincity. Super Quality Supermarket.
The Untold Truth, every Friday at 6 p.m. The journey has just begun with Master Eric, Zelisa, a new kind of podcast getting to the root of hidden knowledge. You can join us on Facebook, Conversations with Zelisa, TT, and YouTube, Master Eric. Your journey has just begun.
Agni Puja and Gift Shop, home to an extensive array of fine jewelry, books, authentic saris, and all your puja needs. Telephone 669-5058, located at Caroni North Bank Road, St. Helena.
Sajina Life Foundation for Kids. Annual charity, dinner and cultural extravaganza on Saturday, March 25th, 2023 at Diwali Nagar site at 5:30 p.m. Bollywood singing and dances by MGICC and performances by popular guest artists. Sponsor an orphan child. RSVP 785-7773.
Welcome back to the program Conversations with Zelisa, coming to us with the kind compliments of the Socially Displaced Restoration Center. They are located in Couva. Their telephone contact 3714120. 3714120. I'm going to make arrangements to have one of the directors come on the program so they could tell us all exactly what they do, and then you can understand how you can help people who need help. Give them a call at 3714120. That's 3714120. Welcome back. In conversation with the learned attorney at law, Sajina Kadir. Welcome back, darling.
Thank you, of course. I wanted to dive into, you know, our plan. As I said, this is our forum where we will publicly explain in our 10 division.
And I'm excited.
Me too. I'm really excited.
10 miles.
Yes. I'm excited because there's this extra joy when you see the person leaving the clinic feeling satisfied.
Yeah, I think I need to visit one of those clinics.
We would love you to come on our April mission. Yes. Last clinic, Zelisa, a person, a victim of domestic violence, she left stating, this is the cry women in need right now, a option, a place where they could express what they're feeling and know how to deal with it. And it was an emotional clip that she said, you know. Of course, we won't show her face, but, you know, her contribution was valued because it really made us feel that we're doing what we set out to do.
That's what Senior Superintendent Mr. Pierce said this morning.
Yes.
It is important to speak, to reach out.
Yes.
You all are extending, we all are extending.
Yes.
And saying, come to us.
Yes.
It's free.
Exactly.
This is where we're at.
Yes.
And so women in particular, as we narrow down on women today, women and girls, you need to speak out. You need to get help. We're here to help you. Then extend your hand as well.
That's
and we
right.
will hold yours.
So when it comes to the last Saturday of April, we'll be doing the 10 divisions, and how we plan to approach it is that the senior superintendents in each division will get involved, so that we form teams, so that our outreach will be excessive and much needed, so as to serve as many persons as possible, because this is a golden opportunity.
Yeah.
And we must also take the responsibility to spread the message by foot too, going and talking to the people in the community.
The groundwork, yeah.
So we will have 10 team lead attorneys, and some leads on behalf of the police service in each of those 10 divisions. And the team leads for the attorneys and team leads for the police, they will communicate with each other and do excessive outreach in their particular division. And we will all come together to ensure the smooth runnings actually take place on the day.
You see, this is what makes it a success story. It's not just the attorneys that come out there and give their time and their experience and things like that, but you've got the police service, those police officers that actually walk. You see, to me,
they do.
That's part of this success story and a major part of it.
Yes.
That people in the communities could get to meet, they could get to greet.
Yes.
They get that one-on-one.
And I want to say this, you know, people always think of police officers of a particular rank, they may not walk. We've had constables, corporals, sergeants, senior superintendents, ASPs, they all walk the streets because you're a human being before your titles, and we do it together, collectively and effectively. So the community really embraces us on the walks, and for us too, it's a little different from what we're accustomed to at our office, right? So it's been a learning curve even for me, because when you go out there in the public, you can't have a courtroom approach. You have to embrace members of the public. And it's been self-growth for me by doing these community outreach as well.
It is. It's humbling, isn't it?
It really is.
It brings you get that one-on-one experience.
Yes.
You get to take off your ties, or you get to take off your court clothes, as we say.
Yes, that's true.
Somebody I told you this keeping up court clothes. But yeah, you get to do that and meet and greet. So people, the ice is broken, that barrier, you're really breaking barriers.
Right. And a profession where people think lawyers and officers always fight. As we talk about clothes, I mean, I'm proudly wearing the Community Justice Clinic t-shirt.
I know, it's beautiful.
And it shows the TTPS logo, and then we have the scale of justice.
Beautiful.
So we see two different fragments of the law coming together. We have law enforcement, we have judicial officers, but it's a merge of professions. We fight maybe in the courtroom because we have roles to take on, but we know when to come together to serve the interests of members of the public and do a greater good.
Great. I know that you are going to start a new project with regards to going to different media houses to ensure that the message is out there. And I want to applaud you for that. I
Yes.
embrace that initiative, because the more, the merrier.
Yes.
The more lives you can touch, the more information you could get out there.
Yes.
That is empowering our
And on
people.
behalf of the team of attorneys and TTPS, I want to emphasize that we feel like conversations with Zelisa and you, Zelisa, is part of our team, you know.
Oh.
The only thing you're not is on our group chat, right? But I mean, we embrace you because from our formative stages to the growth where we have reached to where the dynamics is now changing and we're going to different divisions, it was only fitting that we partner with you this morning to inform the members of the public of this 10 division project that we're going to do. And we look forward to continuing to partner with you. And this is an express invitation to you, Zelisa, on behalf of the team, to come to one of our clinics to understand up front, up close and personal, exactly what we do, because you've really been an integral part of our journey and informing members of the public.
I love that, and I think I'll take you up on that, and I'll probably bring my director so we could capture not the faces of those people, but we could capture a little bit of the essence of what's
Yes.
happening.
Yes.
And so we could bring that to our
And would you
listeners
believe
and our
some
viewers.
members of the public are very eager to express what they feel? Some shy from the cameras, but some are glad to vent so that other people could hear and benefit from their story.
There is a particular lady I want to recognize this morning, and I want to put her and say this openly. It is because of her that I met you. And you know, she spoke highly about you and what you were doing.
Yeah.
And that is attorney at law Shalini Sankar.
Yes.
I met this beautiful lady and this talented young lady because of her. And she is such a passionate woman as well.
Yes.
When I think of her, I think of energy, I think of a force to be reckoned with.
I know Shalini from high school, and it's amazing to see her growth as well. We went to convent together.
Really?
Yes, St. Joseph Convent, San Fernando. Hats out to all the convent girls out there, you know, a little biased. But I acknowledge Shalini and for her contribution. She was actually on our very first forum when we formed the clinic as well, you know. So hats off to Shalini for her efforts and her endeavors in the clinic as well.
She's very passionate about life, about what she does. She gives her all. Very successful, brilliant young woman, and a live wire, I tell you, isn't she?
Yes.
And she said to me, I remember clearly, Z, you have to meet this attorney.
Yes.
Which was you. She was speaking about you.
I appreciate
and so
that.
I've met you, and this entire initiative, I would say, take birth because of that intervention. So I want to applaud her. I want to wish her a great day
Thank you to
today.
Shalini for the connection,
yes,
of course.
darling, you're a gem and a beautiful lady, and she's a wonderful mother as well. And I just want to applaud you and bless you and say thank you. Yeah? We're looking at the time where we've got to wrap things up.
Yes.
Your closing comments.
My closing comments, the members of the public are free to attend the Beach RC Primary School. I know the flyers may go up on the screen or on your Facebook page, or the Bon Air Community Center. I see it's on the screen right now. Yeah. Any member of the public of Trinidad and Tobago invited to attend, and we are there to provide the free legal service. Take advantage of the opportunity.
Let me remind, it's all about the Community Justice Clinic. Get free confidential legal advice. Speak to an attorney on private and civil matters such as domestic violence, matrimonial grievances, divorce, custody access, maintenance, and more. Make that call, and they can call right now for information.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, and somebody will be happy to assist and chart the way forward.
Good. And of course, you'll be seeing that on the program with regards to this new initiative and what's happening at the end of the month. Where they're going to be, you'll be hearing it on the new U975 FM. Again, let me say thank you, heartfelt and sincere thanks for all that you do, you continue to do. I really don't know how you do it. You're such, you're young, you're
God
ambitious.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. God and friend.
bless you, darling.
Yes.
And you do so much. I wonder if people really understand how much you do and the many hats that you
I
wear.
appreciate your sentiments.
And it's women like you that motivate other women, including myself.
And likewise, I feel the same about you and to everybody, you know, before I leave. Happy International Women's Day.
Yes. God bless you, and
You
we'll see you
also.
very, very soon.
Yes.
And, you know, again, sincere thanks and gratitude going out to the management, the entire staff, all those of you at the Socially Displaced Restoration Center. They are located in Couva. Please call to help because they're helping us help you. That's the truth. 3714120. 3714120. This is where I've got to say thank you. God bless you. Stay with us on the New U 975 FM. Multicultural Radio. Be kind, be courteous, be giving, be loving. Here's reminding you that with God, all things are possible. I am Zelisa Budusing Rupani. Thank you.